Hey, bueno, estamos aquí en la parte 2 del episodio 4 de Juego de Tronos. Y bueno, pues en la primera parte hemos llevado un poquito a todos los personajes. Hemos estado con Acer Forrester intentando convencer a Daenerys de que vimos a su dragón, a Drogon, en la cueva y tal. Lo que pasa es que ha ido tanta gente a decirle mentiras y a decirle que lo han visto que no nos cree. Nos ha dicho que a lo mejor nos ayuda, a lo mejor, no sabemos, nos ayudará si conseguimos liberar a los esclavos de Meereen. Así que nos hemos metido a Acer y Beskha a entrar a Meereen a liberar esclavos con el ejército de Daenerys. A Beskha no le ha hecho mucha gracia porque Beskha no quería entrar en Meereen, pero bueno. Luego hemos estado con Rodrik, que estaba entrenando para hacerse más fuerte para cuando tuviera que luchar contra Griff. Y en ese momento ha llegado Elena con su hermano, Elena Gilmore, que es la prometida de Rodrik. Y bueno, pues ha dicho que los Whitehall, creo que se llaman, el enemigo de la casa Forrester, abordó al padre de Elena como diciendo: si aceptas mi trato y Elena no se casa con Rodrik y se casa con Griff, aparte de que no sé si le ofreció oro, no me acuerdo bien, pero bueno, le ofreció algo y vamos, que iba a estar más a su favor, y si no lo aceptaba, le dijo que moriría él, su familia, junto a los Forrester. Así que el padre de Elena aceptó que Elena se casara en vez de con Rodrik Forrester con Griff. ¿Qué pasa? Que Elena no quiere casarse con Griff, obviamente, es una chica sensata, y ha ido a pedirle ayuda a Rodrik. Le ha traído a 20 hombres de élite del ejército de su padre que lucharán con Rodrik en contra de Griff, y si mata a Griff y a todos los que hay en Ironrath ahora mismo, ese ejército será para Rodrik, o sea, para la casa Forrester, y con ese ejército podrían ir a por Rayon. Luego estamos con Mira Forrester en Desembarco del Rey, que nos hemos enterado que el chico... Perdona, no sé qué me ha pasado hoy la voz. Que el chico del carbón, creo que se llama Tom o Tommy, se ha enterado de que alguien del Desembarco del Rey está recibiendo mucho dinero de los Whitehall, de los enemigos de los Forrester. Entonces por eso yo creo el tema de que quisiera matar a Mira y todo eso. Y bueno, pues se va a celebrar ya la coronación de Tommen, creo que se llama Tommen, el hermano de Joffrey, el siguiente sucesor a la corona. Y luego ya he dicho Acer, Rodrik... Gareth, súper importante, que además es el final del primer capítulo, que yo lo acabo de jugar ahora. Gareth ya ha escapado ya junto con Finn y con Cotter, ha escapado ya del Castillo Blanco y están ahí en plena huida. Ya se han enterado y irán a por ellos, me imagino, y lo hemos dejado ahí. Y bueno, pues ahora vamos a Ironrath, si es que la pronunciación, qué mal. Ironrath con Rodrik Forrester, Elena Gilmore y el ejército que os estaba contando. Qué poquita gente, ¿no? Están mirando con una cara de mala leche a Rodrik. Parece que están enfermos, ¿no? Están como muy colorados.
Rodrik! There you are. Lady Forrester.
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming. What do you mean to do?
This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry before things get violent.
I'll make sure the Maester is safe. That's what matters.
Just don't forget your promise, Rodrik.
The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
Make sure they're ready to do some damage.
Sounds like a good time. Let's go.
Creo que es el momento. O no, a lo mejor no, pero bueno.
Listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Bien. Esto se pone súper interesante y súper emocionante. Pero no quiero que nadie salga herido de los Forrester.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
También hubo un momento muy bonito en el capítulo anterior entre estos dos. Hubo un besillo por ahí más mono. Es que, mira, por fin le presentan respeto la gente de allí, porque claro, como había sido humillado por Griff y tal, pues la gente obviamente pierde el respeto. Está pegando al Mester.
I tried. You'd have tried harder for a Forrester. My lord, please. I am the only lord who matters here. Roderick, help me. Tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
She'll never marry you, Griff.
She'll do what she's told. Just as you did, Roderick.
Qué grande. Qué grande Elena ahí plantándole cara.
My hand! I'm sorry. Don't believe ya.
You're not the Lord here, Griff.
Qué asco me da este tío, ¿eh?
Pretending you are.
You think I'm fucking pretending? You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like
Igual la necesitas tú, ¿eh?
You can watch if you like. I've let you off too fucking easily, Roderick.
Ay. Ah, vale, pensaba que no entraban. Me he asustado por un momento.
What the hell is this? What are your orders? I'm the only one here who gives the orders. What are you waiting for?
Kill anyone that moves!
Menos al Mester, ¿eh? Al Mester no.
You heard him. Stop now! You can't do this.
Sí que puedo. Lo estoy haciendo.
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so. My father will go straight to Roose Bolton.
I did warn you, Griff.
You gonna hurt me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone...
Toma, te la mereces. Mira que yo no me gusta la violencia, ¿eh? Que soy en plan paz y todo eso.
That's enough. Are you satisfied?
Vamos a dejarlo ya, venga.
Is that it then?
You're lucky you didn't get worse.
Fuck you, Roderick.
Confine the Whitehills to the cellars. No one gets in or out.
Es lo que decía, que a mí no me gusta mucha violencia, pero es que este tío se lo merece totalmente, ¿eh? El Griff este. Ahora hay que ir corriendo a por Rayon, porque como se enteren... Exactamente. Exacto.
Kill the ravens. All of them.
Madre mía, está muy interesante, madre mía. Qué momentazo, ¿eh? Cuando por fin... Es que es súper gratificante, súper... No sé, que te da subidón cuando has tenido que aguantar, que tuvimos que aguantar en el episodio 3, que le humillara, que le pegara, que se burlara de la muerte de su hermano Ethan, que se burlara de todo, de toda su familia, que les hiciera daño delante de su propia madre. Y cuando por fin le das su merecido, porque la venganza es un plato que se sirve frío, como bien dicen, cuando por fin le das su merecido te da un subidón y te sientes más bien. Bueno, ahora volvemos.
That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a
Volvemos con Ansel y Vesca. Vesca no está muy contenta.
One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells are
I
you
will
talking
not let
about?
you bark orders at me.
What's going on? Why the hell are you drinking? Since when do I need a fucking reason?
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
you
gonna
know?
do? Run out there swinging a fucking...
Still think I
Está
can fight?
muy enfadada,
Fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, come on, Beska. Leave the poor
Let
man
go of
alone.
me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck.
Mind your own business, Croft. You don't need to worry about us.
Just take care of this. Because if she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody show like you
Beska,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
You can't let him get to you. You're better than that.
It's not just him. You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say?
¿Qué le pasa? Bueno, es que
Your fucking uncle is the only reason I'm even here.
Es normal que
Told
esté
your
enfadada.
little Dragon Queen I would go into Marine with you. You get me burned by a dragon!
Just talk to me, Beska.
We're done talking.
está muy enfadada. Muy.
Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead.
I'm not going to do that. What are you so afraid of?
I was a slave! Here, in this fucking city.
Es lo que dije yo en el final del capítulo anterior, que me imaginaba que había sido una esclava y por eso no quería volver bajo ningún concepto a Merín.
I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old.
Tiene que ser muy duro.
When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone. I thought I was used to it. You never get used to something like that.
But you had no choice.
I did. I decided my life was worth saving. But theirs were not. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling. I could have killed him for that fucking smile.
I'm so sorry, Beska.
I don't want your pity. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dezor so Raza. Because of that man. Marine is a city of dead children. Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
Come on. You've had enough. Let me say that.
Tendría que dar la opción de darle un abrazo. Le hubiera venido súper bien en ese momento, chicos. Mira que no pone esa opción. Pobrecilla, veis que la verdad es que la ha tenido que pasar súper mal. Banquete de coronación de Tomen, desembarco del rey. Vamos con Mira Forrester.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside.
Qué mirada mala leche le ha
I'd
echado a
have to get
Mira.
in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
I need to speak with Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Lady Marjorie would be furious, Mira. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to help you, but I can't risk it.
You said you'd help me. Remember?
And I've been trying. But this isn't going to help your situation. Are you sure you want to risk it?
I have to.
All right.
Bueno, por lo menos nos va a
You
ayudar.
owe me for this.
Si sale bien, te deberé 2.
She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise.
Madre mía, como les vea, ya verás que les va a pillar, les va a pillar Lady Marjorie. Seguro. No sé cómo lo hace, pero siempre pilla a Mira.
So it's strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush. Sorry, Mira.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there.
Vamos a echarle un
It's quite
cablecillo.
a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people
Oh,
and...
Lord Tarwick!
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
Oh, really?
My ears are not delicate.
Of
Están
course
ahí,
they are.
los que está
Look how
buscando
tiny they are.
Mira.
Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Someone caught your eye, Mira?
My apologies. I just noticed Lords Andros and Morgrin over there.
What a shame. Ruining a perfectly good afternoon with that nonsense.
Perhaps someone should encourage them to argue elsewhere. If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe it,
You told me this story.
but you would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our
Vamos a ver qué hace.
It! Andros, you're being ridiculous.
Que se estén peleando es bueno. Porque que se peleen entre ellos les hace más débiles. Descubre quién está ayudando a Lord Whitehill. ¿Espiar a Sarah? ¿Cómo vamos a espiar?
And why would you ever stop dealing iron?
Is there no longer a demand for it?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things.
Algo ha pasado, ¿eh?
And what would that be?
Porque que no quiera vender el Iron Booth.
I can see what you're doing.
Vale. Vamos a... ¿a multitud? No. O bueno, a lo mejor tienen algo que decir, pero no sé. Luego ya iré a hablar con ellos, pero...
I know how to spend it. But how did you manage it? Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with. Oh, exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
Well, I've got my
Vale, por eso el otro se queda fuera del Iron Booth, de la venta de Iron Booth, porque realmente el que trabaja es el tonto este, el Andros. Y este que era el con el que se podría hablar y todo eso, pues no, se ha quedado fuera.
Please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
That you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me, you must want something.
When we first met, we were negotiating for Lord Whitehill.
That's right.
But now Lord Andros seems to think he's the only one working for him. So what happened?
It appears that you know most of the story already. I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh.
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me. How quickly people forget where they started.
Do you know what Lord Andros is planning?
He's acquired a large amount of gold, but I haven't the slightest idea what he intends to buy with it. Whatever it is, he's managed to get a Lannister involved.
A Lannister?
Lyman. He may only be a third cousin, but he's a Lannister all the same.
Rickard, are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
¿Qué hacemos ahora? A hablar con este. Vale, hay que descubrir qué están planeando. Míralos, qué monos. Vamos a hablar directamente.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have...
No, it's not your fault. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm
Sin
not used to being
apellido.
approached so boldly. But I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
From what I hear, you're in the business of making rather important deals happen.
Well, I don't know about that.
Come on, don't be modest.
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
If you like, you can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Está llamando mucho la atención. Marjorie. Lady Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie.
Marjorie, dice ella. Madre mía, se va a dar cuenta. Además de paz directa, se ha dado cuenta ya.
Lady Marjorie.
Es un poco tonta, no se ha dado cuenta. Mejor, para nosotros mejor. Hay que espiarles.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him. All right?
Just tell me, Lord Tarwick. It's important.
I may be willing to tell you.
A cambio
If
de...
you first tell me something about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I've met the Durwells when I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right. Well,
No,
that's a
no le
relief.
va a decir que es una
For a moment,
bastarda.
I thought,
And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Porque se la ha confiado en nosotras y nosotros diré, nos está ayudando un
Right.
montón, así que...
Lyman Lannister.
A ver.
10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets.
Then why did you tell me?
Because of... well, maybe I shouldn't have. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea.
Igual podemos
If you'll excuse me,
hacérselo
I have some arrangements to
llegar.
make. Lady Mira.
Ahora vamos. A hablar directamente. A contarles lo que sabemos.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
You've been drinking more than wine, Lord Lyman.
What? What do you...
I know about the milk of the poppy. And what happened at Lannisport.
No, you can't. No one can know.
If you want me to keep it quiet, tell me about Andros.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Eso estaba pensando.
But
Contra
Andros
los
is doing
Forester.
it in secret. No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but...
And you're helping him.
Yes, I've helped gather the men, but that doesn't... There. You got what you wanted. But if you tell anyone what you heard about me, those sellswords won't be the only thing you have to worry about.
What did I tell you?
It doesn't matter anymore, Andros. She knows everything.
Estás tratando con una Forester, chaval.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
As have you, my lord. Because I know everything you're planning. And I'm going to destroy you.
Se ha puesto rojo y todo del enfado. Ojalá haya un golpe de suerte para los Forrester, por favor, porque madre mía, lo están pasando todo súper mal desde el principio del juego. Y bueno, llevamos 31 minutos, así que ahora que me imagino que vamos a cambiar de personaje, vamos a dejar el capítulo aquí porque no me gusta acabar el capítulo en mitad cuando manejamos a un personaje, en mitad de manejarlo. Por lo que veo, se va a poner interesante porque vamos, en el siguiente capítulo iremos con Gareth, Tuttle y Finn y Cotter, que sabéis, huyeron del Castillo Blanco. Ay, del Castillo Negro, madre mía, Dios mío, hoy estoy muy espesa. Castillo Blanco, se me ha ido. El Castillo Negro. En fin. Y bueno, pues lo dejamos ahí. En el siguiente nos iremos con ellos. Espero que os haya gustado este capítulo y nos vemos en el siguiente. Besito y hasta la próxima.